Hey, y'all. I'm so excited today. I have my very good friend and community expert, Angela Craig, with us, and we are going to tell you all about the different holiday options that you have here in DFW. So something that is so important to me whenever you are looking to move to a new location is that you have the ability to really build a community in that location. And I love a good event. So here's some holiday events that we look forward to every year. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the better, and the things that we just refuse to miss year after year. And that way, if and when you move this way, you will know how to celebrate. Or maybe you just run into us because you want to be our friend, because we want to be your friend.
We do.
We do. We really do. So, Angela, tell me a little bit about some holiday traditions that you have and what events kind of go into those.
Well, holiday traditions for me, we're big Christmas Eve people. So I grew up big Christmas Eve, Italian family. We did everything then. And then Christmas morning was when Santa came, and then we would do the gifts from Santa to me because I'm an only child. And so that was always fun. Every Christmas morning, my dad had the big camcorder, and we have all the tapes, and he would set it up, and he'd be in his robe, my mom be in her robe. You know, I'd wake up, and it's very sweet memories. My childhood growing up with Christmas and Thanksgiving were really great. And we'd always go and get a live tree. I'm team live tree, okay? My ex-husband was team artificial tree. So for 12 years, I did artificial, which I was okay with. And then my first Christmas divorce, I went and I spent like $600 on 2 live trees.
Okay. So
I had to get a flocked one.
Here's the deal. I am team mixed tree because when I was little, I lived up north and we would go and cut down our Christmas tree because we're in Minnesota and there's a lot of trees there. So where are you getting your live tree from?
You know, it ranges.
Dead?
No. So the beauty of, no, I don't have a dead tree. That would be very not spirited in Christmas.
Okay.
So there's lots of different Christmas lots. We stay local. I live in North Dallas suburb, Flower Mound, Highland Village. And so there's some Christmas tree farms that are out there. And then, I mean, you could go to Kroger, you could go to Home Depot, but those aren't as fun, but you could still get it done there. What I like about going to the Christmas tree farms is usually there's a Santa, there's hot cider. It's just the experience of it all. And I grew up doing that, and so I want my girls to pick out the perfect tree for them. And there's just something about that I just love.
That is so fun. So do you go to where our pumpkin patch is? We have a pumpkin patch in Flower Mound that was about to close this year.
It did. And the Flower Mound Women in Business, shout out to Flower Mound Women in Business. They made all the efforts. The news came out and did a segment on them. They didn't have anyone to staff the pumpkin patch. And this pumpkin patch has been around forever.
It's like 34 years.
And so they opened it up, and that's just I don't know. That's just right there a great example of the power of community and coming together, you know, to save something that's so important to everybody.
I love it because I was really bummed. I was worried because we go to the Flower Mound Pumpkin Patch every single year. I have a 6-year-old son, and he looks forward to it every year. We know when they start putting the pumpkins out that it is almost time to go, and they have a train, they have pumpkins, they have
annoying bounce houses.
Although I didn't see those this year, so
maybe they're not there.
Maybe the liability ended the bounce house because those freak me out.
When my 17-year-old, she's 17 now, and she was probably 4 or 5, she was lost in the pumpkin patch, and I was terrified. Because she was going on the bounce house, and it is very terrifying.
So scary. So no bounce house. I don't think this year.
Yeah,
but we're not sure. But pumpkin patch, and then they do bring in the Christmas tree farm.
Yes, at the same place.
I like that. So that's just a nice way to support community and do something fun.
Yes.
Okay, so you're team live tree. I'm not, but we're both into Santa.
I'm team big Santa. I have probably like 50 Santas, and I probably have maybe 25 bins of Christmas decorations. And then we counted the other day. We counted last year. My youngest, she's 14, said I needed to stop buying signs because there's signs all over, just the cute Christmas stuff.
Yes.
And I think I have like 30 signs.
Maybe we just pared down
my house
the
is not
signs.
that big, and I don't know where to even put all these things, but I just have a problem.
Stay out of the painted tree.
I have a problem.
So the Painted Tree is this market where a lot of local vendors will come and they set up booths and you can shop there. And I know we both get a ton of our decorations from the Painted Tree.
This is the perfect segue
Yes.
to an amazing market that's for a good cause.
Yes, tell me.
So, Chi Omega Christmas Market. They've been doing this for 45 years.
Yes.
Not only is it takes place at Fair Park.
Love it.
And I think tickets are $20 this year. You can actually buy them, I believe, at Tom Thumb. You've been able to do that every year. Double check, but just look up.
In case you don't know a Kaio.
Yes. Yeah, Kaio.
I
Sorority girl, non-sorority girl.
It's fine. Not a Kaio, Zeta. But love their Christmas market.
It's amazing. And so what happens with the Christmas market, it's huge. And somehow I end up only buying stuff for me when I go. It's really bad. It's usually earrings and clothes for myself, which, that's okay.
They have everything there.
But there's tons of decorations, tons of amazing Christmas gifts. They've got food set up. They've got some food trucks outside, and it's a great time. I think it runs 3 to 4 days, and it's just a great time for everybody. And the vendors they come from all over. There was a really awesome jeweler there that I met from Chicago, and I got this amazing ring from her. And I should have
worn it.
And so they come from all over, and then the money that they raise from the vendors paying for their booth space and other ways that they're fundraising, all those then get spread out to charities. And there's a long list of charities. It's all on their website. So look up Chi Omega Christmas Market and definitely check that out.
Absolutely. If you are here, please go. I feel like DFW has such a great market circuit. And I just love talking to the vendors, and they all have such unique things. So it's not like you're just going to a big box store. You can really get something.
And I believe
meaningful.
We missed Christmas in Cowtown. That's like the Fort Worth version of it. That is done. I think that was
Which
just
is
this
insane.
weekend.
Fort Worth, get it together. It is October.
It's a little early. Yeah, it's a little
fine.
It's a little early.
Okay, so I love a good market. So we've talked about markets, we've talked about trees, we've hit pumpkin patches. I want to talk about Grapevine.
Yes, so Grapevine is the Christmas capital of Texas, everybody. If
and
you
it's right
did not
here.
know. And it is so fun to walk
Love it.
around. You don't even have to do anything except just walk around.
I love it.
So great. So why don't you touch on
one of my
your thing that you do there?
favorite parts of Grapevine is the North Pole Express. So the North Pole Express, and this is something that I was late to the game on, okay? So I was in this little mom's group. Cohen, my son, was about 18 months old, and it was July. And all these moms are sitting at the park, and they're like, oh my gosh, do you have your tickets for the North Pole Express? I was like, no, what is this? So it's so great. There is a train, and there's a couple different trains. If you're asking my opinion, I'm telling you, pop for the extra $10 and go to the fancy train. I just think that, it's decorated. It's beautiful. There's ornaments everywhere. There's a show. And you see the most, the best Santa. And it's the same one every year because my kid, he is who he is. And we have all the Christmas pictures up at Christmas, and he points out Santa. And he noticed that Santa was the same. Thank God, North Pole Express, for having the same Santa.
Well, it's Santa.
It is Santa.
Santa
it's the
is
real
there.
Santa.
Yes.
He's there.
Yes.
And the line goes quickly. You can wear your pajamas or not. We always do. We're one of those matching pajama families. And you get there. They have live reindeer there. You get on the train. You head to the North Pole. Mrs. Claus shows up. She brings you iced snow milk, which is cold, like chocolate milk in a cup. And then
frozen hot chocolate?
No, but they call it iced snow milk or something. It's the best. It's super fun. Cohen drinks all of ours, obviously. And then all the kids get this bell. that, it's like a We Believe thing. And then when you get off the train, then you go see the show and there's elves and it's just great. And then, you walk around the Christmas capital.
Yeah, which is just
it's fantastic.
Again, it is. And so then right down the street at the Gaylord Texan
love it.
Is a whole nother thing that you can go to.
Yes.
They have actually a lot more to do than the ice exhibit that we'll talk about in a minute. They've got tubing and ice skating, which let me just tell you about ice skating real quick. I am against ice skating and roller skating. It is very dangerous, and I don't understand how people do it. Like, I took a lesson when I was 7. I took one ice skating lesson, and I said, no. It was cold, my feet hurt, and I fell.
You know what? You have to, stay in a warm state.
They're so talented. Ice skaters, hockey players. Really, I don't know how they do it.
It's easier with
amazing.
the stick. You can lean on it.
It's just amazing. It's amazing. Hats off to all the hockey players, ice skaters, roller skaters. I don't know how you do it, so you will not see me out there. But they have ice skating. I think they have ice skating at the Galleria, too.
They do, absolutely.
Again, I will not be there.
They also have a good Santa, as does North Park.
And trees. Big trees.
Yeah, but,
So, ice.
Ice. Have you been to ice?
I have never attended ice. My 2 daughters, when they were younger, went with their grandparents, and that's the extent of my ice
Cohen has been with my parents.
I think this is great. Let's just send the parents.
Just send the grandparents to ice. So it's cold. They give you this jacket. It's blue, and there's an exhibit. And everybody does ice, and you also need to get your tickets.
And there's themes.
In advance.
It changes. The theme is different every year.
Yes.
And I actually looked up what the theme was, and
Tell us.
Ice is back, and
are tickets for sale? Yes.
Favorite. It's more than 2 million pounds of ice. And book your ticket today.
See snow
it's
there.
the Polar Express. This is why Polar Express is on my brain.
So the North Pole Express is a grapevine, and the Polar Express
is the theme of ice this year at the Gaylord Texan, and it runs November 11th to January 1st.
Okay.
So you've got a lot of time.
I better go this year.
Take place.
Now that we're talking about it. I just think Cohen will like it.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
And then there's a slide.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, that'll be so fun.
And there's lights.
That'll be so fun.
I love that we're so close to the Gaylord because, as you know, I don't like to have people stay at my house. This is just a housing goal. So if you want to move to this area and you want to make sure that there is a hotel for all of your family/friends to stay at, go ahead and plug the Gaylord because it's gorgeous.
And right across the street, if you're really into indoor water parks and outdoor when it's
Great Wolf Lodge.
Yes, is Great Wolf Lodge, which is also fun. And I'm sure they have their fun stuff for Christmas.
They have all the Christmas things, too. So ice at the Gaylord. Absolutely go there.
Let's talk about the Arboretum.
Okay.
Have you been to the 12 Days of Christmas?
Yes, I have. And
that is
year.
insane.
It's my favorite.
I went for the first time last year, and I was in awe at
Tell everyone
these exhibits. They're like 20. There's 12 gazebos based on the 12 Days of Christmas, and then they have these ornate exhibits that are like 25 feet tall.
Huge.
And it models after each of the 12 Days of Christmas, which, can you name all the 12 Days of Christmas?
Oh, as a choir child. Yes, but I will spare you, and I will not sing the 12 Days of Christmas.
I don't know.
Because you don't want to hear it.
It's amazing.
5 golden rings, y'all. That's all we have to know.
Yes.
Partridges, pear trees. But they
Swans.
also, yes.
Swans.
And they're swimming.
Yes.
Have no doubt. There's pipers piping. Geese a-laying.
Yeah.
There's drummers drumming. Pipers piping.
What's leaping?
Lords a-leaping.
Lords.
Scott Disick.
Lords and rings.
Lords and rings. That's all we need to know. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with Angela and me today. I love the holiday season. So I hope that you guys use it as a way to build community, get plugged into your community, and really make your new house feel like a home. Thank you so much, Angela. If you want to follow Angela, and you do, you need to go to Try This DFW on Instagram, and she will be putting all the cool new places you need to check out on there. And I know she's going to be plugging all the cool holiday themed activities and events in the area for you to go check out. per usual, I love that you guys love me. So follow me, like me, do all the things, share me with a friend. You know, I'm just saying, if you wanted to give your parents a Christmas gift that would keep on giving, just send them a link to my podcast. You guys know what to do.
I know what my holiday shopping is done.
It's done. It's done. And it's free. It's free.
It's true.
Free entertainment.
True.
What the heck? All right, y'all. If you want to buy a house, don't forget to call me first, but interview more than one of me. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.